Thank you, everyone, once again. And today we start with day two of the book, and that is The Magic Rock. Before we go on to the Magic Rock, I believe that you made the list that you had to make. This is important. You should do this. It is important that you make the list of gratitude things and people you are grateful for and for what reason you are grateful for. It is important that you make this list because it sets you on a happier note. It sets you as if you are blessed to have things and people around you because uh, it is important that we understand the small things in our life, the blessings in our life, if we have to be, blessed with the much bigger things. So I really hope that you guys have made this list, that you have made the list of things that you are grateful to. We will move on to the next one, the magic rock. This should have been read. One second. Okay. So the magic rock, that is day two. Now this starts with a quote by Charles Dickens, one of the famous British writers that we had. British or American? I think American writer. It says, reflect upon your present blessings, of which every man has plenty, not on your past misfortunes, of which all men have some. That means he's trying to say that reflect upon your present blessings. Reflects means to see or acknowledge, right? Acknowledge upon your present blessings. So see the present blessings that of which every man has plenty. So see the present blessings which everyone has in abundance, in plenty. So you have a lot of blessings now, today. So see that not on your past misfortunes, of which all men have some, and not on your misfortunes, which everybody has. So what he's trying to say is that see or reflect or acknowledge or be thankful for your present blessings, that you have today, that you have now, not on the past misfortunes, of which all men have some, not on the misfortunes, because everybody, to an extent, everyone has some misfortune in their life. So he's telling, do not reflect, or do not think about your misfortunes that you might have had in the past, but think about your blessings that you have for today. In the beginning of working with these practices, it takes concentrated days in a row to make gratitude a habit. This is very true. When you start working with gratitude, it takes a lot of effort to make this into a habit. Anything that reminds you to be grateful is helping you turn your life into gold with gratitude. So, anything that reminds you to be grateful is helping you turn your life into gold with gratitude. So, anything that helps you to be grateful, it can be anything, it can also be anyone who can help you to be to be grateful for something is actually helping you to turn your life into gold. And that's exactly what this magical practice is about. And that is exactly what this magical practice is about acknowledging people and things that you can be grateful for, and while in the process turning your life into gold. So people who give you an opportunity to be grateful for, no matter whatever it is, It can be a lesson that you have learned from them. It can be a gift that you have received from them. It can be an advice that they gave you. It can be just their presence that you have. So anything that gives you an opportunity to be grateful, you should be thankful to them. You should be thankful for it. All right. Lee Brower presented the gratitude rock practice in The Secret film and book. So, this practice of a gratitude rock was first introduced in the movie The Secret and the book. When he told us the story of a father of a dying child who used a gratitude rock to be grateful for his son's health, and his son made a miraculous recovery. So this is a story about a father whose son was dying, and he took a miracle. He took a gratitude rock, and he was grateful for his son's health. Instead of crying for his son's health, he would be grateful for his son's health, and his son made a amazing, miraculous recovery. Since then, the gratitude rock has been proven success with many people the world over who have used it for money, healing, and happiness. And since then, this gratitude rock has been famous. Now, not sure if you have seen the movie The Secret, so you might not understand this thing unless and until I read the complete thing. So, the movie was the inspiring story for which the gratitude rock was introduced to the world, and how it helped in people in healing and happiness for the people. So, how do you do this? First, find a rock or a stone. Choose a small size that fits in the palm of your hand and that you can close your fingers around. Choose a rock that is smooth, without sharp edges, not too weighty, and that feels really good in your hand when you hold it. So, first thing, find a rock for yourself. Find a rock that is small enough that fits in the palm of your hand. So, not very big, not very small, something that can fit into your palm. I have a rock of mine here. I'll show it to you. So, choose something that is small but that fits into your that that is small and that fits into your hand, and you're able to close your hand. So when you close your hand, it the rock is not visible, it stays inside your hand. It should not be too heavy, it should not be very sharp around the edges, something smooth. You can find a magic rock from your garden if you have one, or from a riverbed, creek, ocean, park, or anywhere. If you don't have easy access to any of these places, then you can ask your neighbors, family, friends, or even have a precious rock or stone already that you can use as a magic rock. Now, this need not be a rock from the from the river or from the park or anywhere. You can use anything that can fit, anything solid, anything metal, anything out of rock. If you have, you can hold it in your hand. That can also help. When you have found, but try to see if you can find a rock that works well if you have a rock. When you have found your magic rock, put it by your bedside in a place where you will definitely see it when you go to bed. Clear some space if necessary so that you can easily see your magic rock when you go to bed. If you use an alarm clock, put it next to your alarm clock. So when you find your magic rock, make sure that you place it next to your bed. There's a reason why we are saying asking you to place it next to your bed, right? So place it where you can see, place it where it is available, accessible to you when you go to sleep. Tonight, just before you get into bed, to go to sleep, pick up your magic rock, hold it in your palm, in the palm of one hand, and close your fingers around it. So get your magic rock today, and if you're able to get it when you go to sleep today, take the rock in your hand and hold it in one palm. Think back carefully through all the good things that happened during the day. So this is an anchor. So when you hold this in your hand, think back carefully through all the good things that happened during the day. So take your rock and hold it and think about all the good things that happened for the entire day. And find the best thing that happened that you are grateful for. And from there, filter the best thing that happened that day and that you are grateful for. And then say the magic word, thank you, thank you, thank you for the best thing that happened. Return the magic rock to its place by your bed, and that's it. Right? So, what do you have to do? You have to take a stone, hold it in your hand today night, today evening, before you go to bed. And before you go to bed, take the stone in your hand, wrap it around your in one hand, in your palm of your one hand, and then think about the best thing that happened to you for the entire day. Filter the greatest thing that happened amongst that, all the good things that happened, which one you consider as the best one, and just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's it. Just do it. Keep the rock back at its place and go sleep, right? For tonight, do this thing. Every night for the next 26 days, follow the same magic practice before you go to sleep. Think back through the day, find the best thing that happened that day while holding your magic rock in your hand. Be as grateful as you can be for that thing and say thank you. For the next 26 days, I would want you to do this. Take the magic rock, hold it in your hand. Think about the best thing that happened to you for the entire day. Think about the good things that happened to you the entire day. Filter the best thing that happened and say thank you for it. All right. Now, using a rock seems like such a simple thing to do, but through this practice, you will see magical things. Using a rock, sorry, I got distracted. Using a rock seems like such a simple thing to do, but through this practice, you will see magical things begin to happen in your life. When you look through the best thing, now what is that you are doing? It's a very simple thing that you're holding a rock. It doesn't have any life, it doesn't have any emotions attached to it. It has nothing. But when you take a simple rock and you use that as an anchor to think about all the good things that happened in your day, using a stone to think about all the good things that happened in the day, and then you are filtering the best thing that happened on that day, and you're saying thank you for it. Now, what is happening here? When you look for the best thing that happened during the day, you will search through many good things that happened. And in the process of searching and then deciding on the best one, you actually thinking of many things you are grateful for. So what you're doing is that when you're thinking about so many things that happen good, so when you're filtering, you're brainstorming about the good thing that happened to you. This thing happened, this thing happened, this thing happened, this thing happened. I'm talking about so many things that happened during the day. You are actually filtering, you are actually going through everything that is good that is happening. You're filtering one good thing, but eventually you are picking up everything that happened. So that is something that is good because you are recalling everything good and you're being grateful for that, for all the things that happened, right? You will be ensuring that you go to sleep and wake up in gratitude each day. So you will be ensuring that you wake up in gratitude, that you sleep in gratitude. I'll come back to this one again and I'll tell you why is it important. The Count Your Blessing and Magic Rock practices will ensure that you begin and end your days in a state of gratitude. So, your Count Your Blessings and the Magic Rock will ensure that you start your day with gratitude, you end your day with gratitude. In fact, they are so powerful that together they would change your life in a few months, not just in a month, it can start working from the next day. So when you start thinking about small things that you are grateful for every day in the morning when you wake up and every night in bed before you go to sleep, they are so powerful together that in a few days it will change your life. But this book is designed to change your life really fast through an abundance of magical practice because gratitude is magnetic and attracts more things to be grateful for. The concentration of gratitude over 28 days will intensify the magnetic force of your gratitude. So, what she's trying to say is that if you just do the count your blessings and your magic rock gratitude, it will improve your life in itself within a few months. But since she is doing this with a set of other practices, this is going to change your life within a month. Within a month's time, it is going to change your life. When you have a strong magnetic force or gratitude like magic, you automatically magnetize everything you want and need it to you. So, this is important that when you have a magnetic aura around you, when you have a magnetic force around you of gratitude, of being happy, being content, you will actually magnetize everything around you. All right. So this is what she says about magic rock that you hold in your hand and magic rock that you will have. Now, one thing that comes, in question, one thing that comes in question is that how does a magic rock help you? How does it actually helps you? How does a magic rock which has nothing in it actually helps you connect you or anchor you to you know to the gratitude part? Now that is something that we really need to understand how it works. Now, why the magic rock works? One of the basic reason why the magic rock works is something called a habit formation. So, what magic rock does is that it forms a habit. So, it is a habit formation. So, every day when you go to your bed, you see that rock, you remember to be grateful for. It reflects on your day before you go to bed. It is constantly training your mind to focus on positivity, on making your gratitude as a nightly habit. It is important that when you go to bed, you carry a gratitude in your heart. It is important no matter whatever you do, before you go to sleep, just hold the rock in your hand, think about the positives that happened, and you can go in sleep. No matter how bad or how good your day has been, but if you can carry that positivity into your sleep, it is going to help you. That is the first thing. So it forms habit. Second is that it shifts focus. So shifting focus. Now, what does it shift your focus from? If you shift your focus from challenges, from the troubles, from the pain that you have all throughout the day, the troubles that you had all throughout the day, and you shift it to positivity, gratitude, something that you are consciously thinking about. You are putting yourself in sleep with a gratitude feel. So, this is a great thing because usually we will sleep thinking about trouble. Usually we'll sleep, tomorrow I've got a bad day. I've got to do this, I've got to do that. So usually we sleep with that feeling. And when we sleep, it affects our subconscious mind. When we are sleeping, our subconscious mind is more active. So we sleep with a thought that I am going to have trouble. This stone will help you shift your focus, shifting it from something negative to something more positive, something much better. So it is very good in making you not think about your troubles, but think about things that you should be grateful for. Remember the quote, if you are grateful for something, you will have in abundance, right? So when you think about shifting the focus from the bad things of the day to things that actually matter, good things of the day, then you're shifting your focus as well. The third thing that happens is your subconscious impact or the subconscious effect. So, subconscious impact. What is a subconscious impact? As you fall asleep with grateful feeling, you are actually programming your subconscious mind with positive energy. So when you sleep with a positive programming, when you sleep with a positive thought or a gratitude in your mind, it impacts your subconscious mind directly because you are filling your subconscious mind with gratitude and with positive energy. So that again helps you. And the fourth thing that actually does good this is about accumulation, a good list, right? A good list. Now, what is a good list? A good list is over the period of time, you will accumulate a mental list of all the beautiful things that happen to you, you know? So what happens is that when you remember when thank you. So when you remember the good things that happen to you, over the period of time, you will just remember good things. So it is not like you will be you know, more worried about bad things. It will be there. It will be there. But at least in your mental list, you will have all the wonderful things to remember. And that way you will reinforce the good things to happen. So that is why the major thing that does, these are the four things that the magic rock does. It makes a habit formation. You form a habit, right? Then you shift your focus from the negative things to the positive things of life. Then you program your subconscious mind. You are putting your subconscious mind in a positive state where you're telling that, no, this is what it is. I have good things to think about. I don't have to worry about it. And it creates a good mental list over the period of time. All right. These are the things that impacts your life in a positive manner, that impacts your life in a gratitude manner, to be something to be grateful about. And that is why these things serve a crucial uh, impact in your life. Not able to. Just wanted to move this little here, but it's not allowing me to do that. Okay. All right, so this is what happens. I hope you get this. Let's go to the next one. The magic practice number two, the magic rock. Repeat the steps. So this is basically what you have to do the day two of the magic practice. So this is primarily what you have to do. This should actually form a box. All right, so what do you have to do for the day two? Repeat step 1 to 3 of magic practice number one. That is, count your blessings, first one, right? Make a list of your 10 blessings. So you have to make a list of your 10 blessings that you are grateful for. Write why you are grateful. So this is also important. Write why you are grateful. for whatever you are grateful for, right? Right, why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. So, what primarily you have to do is that you have to repeat from steps one to step three of magic practice. Number one, count your blessing. Make a list of 10 blessings that you think are important for you. Make a list of those 10 blessings. Read those lists, reread those lists, and every time you read it or reread it, say thank you. Make sure that you say thank you to it. So, this is the first step. Second one is find a magic rock and put it by your bedside. So, you find a magic rock, you take a magic stone, you take something, any kind of stone that you have, and put it by your bedside. So, today, try and find out a stone, something that fits in your hand. Have something like, I've got something like this. So I use this one. So I fit it in my, it fits in my palm. So you can use something like this, a small stone to do that. So find a stone for yourself, put it next to your bed today. Before going to sleep, hold your magic rock in your hand and think of the best thing that happened. So before you go to sleep, hold it in your hand and think of the best thing that happened for today. And out of the best, out of the out, think of all the good things that happened to you. And out of that, all the good things, try to filter out the best thing that happened. All right. And say the magic word, thank you for the best thing that happened. So after that, say the magic word, thank you for the best thing that happened to you. Repeat the magic rock practice every night for the next 26 days and read magical practice for tomorrow, magic tomorrow's magical practice today. So we haven't done this. So as we grow, as we go ahead, we need to do this every day. So today we need to sit, list down the 10 things that we have done. That is, try and do that in the morning. And then in the evening, before you go to sleep, take your rock, sit with it, say thanks, think about all the good things that happened in your life. Think how it helped you, think how things were positive in your life. Try to see some positivity in things that did not go the way you wanted it to go. Try to see something to be grateful for in the entire day. That even though your day went pretty bad, try still to see something good in it. Even if you had a very bad day, try to think of the reason. Okay, fine, you were able to reach your office in time, or even if not on time, if you were able to reach your office safely, nothing happened to you, you didn't have an accident or you didn't get into any kind of trouble, you reached your office nicely, you are driving every day, you are reaching every day safely, you're taking the train every day, you're reaching the office every day safely. That is the reason that you can be thankful for. If nothing else happened to you, that it could be the reason, right? If nothing happened to you, even that is a reason that you can be thankful for. Okay, you can say that, okay, today I had a good day, I didn't have any trouble, I didn't have anybody, arguing with me, I didn't have any work that was pending, I didn't have any work where the client shouted at me or things went bad, my manager shouted at me. I had a pretty good day wherein I could help, I could help everybody. So that can also be the good things that you can, sorry, the bigger good things that you can be happy about it, right? So before you get into the bed, reflect and feel that gratitude. That is important. Every night, try and do that. And from there, identify the best thing and say thank you for it. And just repeat it for the next 26 days. It's a very simple practice, it's a very simple thing, but it actually helps you to recollect and remember everything good that happened to you. Right. And when you take the rock with you, what you are doing is when you're holding the rock, the best thing with the best thing that happened to you, you are genuinely feeling that gratitude and you are associating it with a bhavana, right? So you hold the rock, you think about the rock, and you hold the rock and you think about the entire day, what happened to you, the best thing that happened to you. And when you are actively putting that positive thought or the positive sankalp at the end of the day, by feeling the gratitude, you are engaging in something called bhavana. You are giving emotion to that thought. Remember when she said, when you say thank you, say it with emotion. Don't just say thank you just for the sake of it. Okay, I have to say thank you, I'll say thank you. Don't do that. Connect yourself to the emotion, connect yourself to the positivity, the sankalpa with the bhavana. You connect that sankalp with the bhavana and say thank you. And that is how you put the visualization of internal focus. That is how you can put internal focus into them. When we attach emotion to intention. So intention is your thank you, emotion is the bhavana that you're attaching. When you attach bhavana to your intention, you are actually shaping your reality in the future, right? Remember this thing. So when you are taking that intention, then the intention of being grateful, and then you are putting that bhavana to it, selecting the best of it, selecting the greatest one, and saying thank you. You are connecting your sankalp to the bhavana, and you are creating the future that you want to create, right? So this is important when this is important when you want to put that intense emotion into your gratitude, right? So this is why it is called as, when she said that, please, when you say thank you, make sure that you say thank you with the emotions of it, right? And this also works on the principles of karma, that every time you say thank you for the good things, it creates a ripple, it creates an action. So it is a good thing that you are saying, and it will lead to a good thing. So even with the positivity, even with the principles of karma, the what Rhonda describes as Newton's third law, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. That is what she says. But we, from our Vedic wisdom, we can call it as karma. So whatever you do is what you get back, or how do you do is how you get back. So when you have this gratefulness, when you're grateful for things around you, when you're grateful for everything that happened to you over the day, over the period of day, and you're thinking about the good things, and you're thanking, more of those good things will come back to you. All right. So this is also a thing. Now, when I said about habit formation, when you form a habit, that is also very important, because when you form a habit of thanking every day, then if you are able to do that, what you do is that you establish a rhythm. You establish a rhythm in your body, right? Your body will ask you to have it. So when we wake up, if we are in the rhythm of waking up at 6 o'clock every day, eventually over a period of time, you will wake up at every day. So if you have a habit of having a tea in the morning every day, eventually your body will want that tea every day. If you are in the habit of taking a shower early morning, you will want to have that. Otherwise, you will have feel that emptiness. So when you are able to form a habit to it, you will have your body asking for it. So eventually, it will become a part of your day-to-day routine. It will become a part of your habit that you cannot survive with. So that also will give you more blessings. It will give you more positive vibrations. It will give you a practice which will positively align yourself. And this will give you a consistency in practice. And as you get consistency in practice, it will increase your mental and emotional strength. right? So these are the reasons why I think and I advise that you can do this. It is not because you're holding a rock and it doesn't have any life, but it is an anchor that you use. It is not about worshiping it, it is as an anchor that you use to give the power to yourself, not to you. It is, why it's like keeping a doormat on the door, and on the doormat you are writing welcome, right? So if you don't keep a doormat on your door, and if you don't write welcome, do you not welcome people in your life? You do. If anybody comes to your home, you do welcome. How are you? How did you come? What is it? Everything you will ask namaste and all these things, right? So, but still you keep a doormat which has written welcome on it because it is an anchor that you feel. The same way, when you keep a rock with you, and as you call it as a magic rock, this actually is like an anchor. It reminds you to do what is to be done for a period of time. After that, it becomes a habit. So when you keep doing this for a couple of days, it becomes a habit. It shifts your focus. It it gives you a subconscious impact, and it creates a good list in your life, which is the most important thing. It creates a very good list in your life. So this is about what we had. This is about what is the magic rock, and I hope that you really practice this one before we come to magical relationships. So this from here, you will start working on your relationships. How do we improve the relationships that we have? But before we go on to this, we need to work on our two things, that is being grateful for 10 things and holding the magic rock to anchor yourself and form a habit of being thankful for everything that we have in our life. All right. And we'll start with the magical relationships the next day, tomorrow, and we'll see from there. This is a longer chapter, so we'll have to work on this. And that's it. I think yep, that's about it. So we'll meet up in the next session tomorrow. Till then, please take care of yourself. Be blessed. Be thankful for everything good that you have in your life. Be thankful for every moment that you live. And be thankful that you are safe, well, and prospering. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Bye. Thank you. Thank you. You too have a great day. Thank you.